I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon, and we will grow. And I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Jupiter is about to go combust, and the combustion of Jupiter will be lasting for 1 month. And this is unique because the moment Jupiter enters Taurus zodiac sign, because of the solar energy, the presence of the sun, it is getting overwhelmed, overpowered. But before we jump into the Jupiter combustion, you have to understand what really is combustion. Combustion is a phenomena that happens when some planet comes near to the sun, but in a certain degree. And when some planet is coming in the proximity with the sun, then we don't really see that planet. Which means that in the night time, when you see in the sky, the planet is beyond vision. It is below the horizon because it is available during the daytime. For example, if you want to see the star on the daytime, you can't because the sun itself is a bright star. And the light of the sun is so bright that you can't see the stars. It covers like a canopy. The light is blocking your vision. And what if you want to see? In that case, you will have to use a telescope. And if you look using a proper astronomical telescope, then you can see the planet moving as a dot in front of the sun. To our naked eyes, it's simply impossible to observe that motion. And you can say they kind of vanish. They don't exist because you can't observe the sun. The planet is invisible. This is combustion. Now imagine like this. The sun and the planet are like in the same line. And the energy of the planet gets amplified because sun is a big star, an amplifier. So there are planets like Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury. When they are combust, then their energy is actually amplified, but we can't see them. And if you can't see them, you tell that the planet is powerless. But this is not an actual situation. This is actually an optical illusion. And here, because Jupiter is combust, you feel that Jupiter is powerless, and because you feel, you act accordingly. A remedy is Guru Gayatri Mantra. Now let's discuss the effect of Jupiter transit into Taurus for each ascendant. But before that, do not forget to hit subscribe because your subscription keeps you and me stay connected. And follow me on Instagram. Do subscribe on my Instagram channel where I'm uploading behind the scenes. And if you want to take my consultations, you can drop me an email. Let's start the ascendant wise analysis. Aries ascendant. Now for Aries, Jupiter is the 9th lord and the 12th lord. Jupiter is combust, but where? In the 2nd house. It might be possible that your expenses will increase. 12th lord in 2nd house. In fact, you are in charge of your spending, but you will not understand where the money is going. Also, 2nd house is about family. Maintain a healthy relationship. In your work, in your business, your profit might increase, your investment can go up, but you won't see. It's like something can happen in future. So if you have this feeling that you want to sell off something, be careful. There may be a chance that you can get some opportunities regarding your work. People who want to do study in the foreign, you will be able to achieve many things on that angle. So if opportunities are coming, take it because the planet is combust, your focus may shift on the other side. Also, sun is your 5th lord. Your appetite may increase, and because of this, you are eating oily food, your fat is increasing, so monitor your diet. Because otherwise you will not be aware of your weight gain. You have to also concentrate on your immunity. Do morning walk, do Surya Namaskar. This is a very good remedy for you. It's a very positive transit, but will come with some expenses. Some auspicious event can also happen in your home. Now Jupiter also aspects the 8th house, but you won't see. So you might feel things are bad, but actually if you wait, things are actually good. Taurus, Jupiter is coming in your 1st house. This means it gives you a chance to expand your identity. But because it is combust by the 4th lord, there can be a feeling or an emotion that overpowers your wishes. Your intention is to achieve more comfort and peace in life, but you have to see that it should not affect your health. So focus on building your body strongly, yoga, eat healthy, exercise daily, because this Jupiter will give you silent influence on your ascendant, which is your body. Now Jupiter is also your 8th lord. Jupiter is also your 11th lord, and that lord is combust. So you will come into conclusion about certain things. You will make certain judgments which might be driven by the ego. Therefore, it is possible that you are acting in an egoistic manner, and as a result, you will have the ability to hurt someone, maybe your junior, maybe your people, maybe someone, maybe your spouse. And in this time, because Venus is also a combust, so a chance that something wrong might happen on a personal level increases. So check your body language, check your tone, check your attitude. Be polite to everybody. Don't feel pride of the knowledge. Otherwise, you may enter into some sort of verbal spat with your life partner. You might have problems in decision making with your partner. Say you are doing some business with your spouse. There can be problems. So you need to focus, because directly both Sun and Jupiter and Venus is aspecting your 7th house. Let's say, think like this, you have an argument with your spouse or even your business partner or somebody who is very close to you. That argument goes bad and you lose the relationship. Coming to health, you might have problems related to health. Take care of your lungs, take care of hot and cold. And for 1 month, give extreme importance to your health. Health is wealth this time. Gemini, Jupiter is the Kendra Swami. Half of your life is combust because Jupiter is combust. Why? Because Jupiter is the lord of your 10th house and 7th house, which also means that you're completely focused on work and you're not getting the result. But as you say, anything is bad. Sometimes you don't taste food, so you put on salt, but after a while when you start feeling the flavor, you say salt has been too much. The food is you cannot eat that food. It's non-consumable. So don't overdo anything in relationship, in career, anywhere. Opportunities will come. You might think if you overdo, you will get the result, but no. So limit your actions. If you put your efforts too much for someone, they will misinterpret your intentions. That can break relations. So allow to understand the limit. Take a chill pill, take a step back. And Jupiter is in transit in the 12th house. That is the one most important thing, which means it has the potential to give you losses, which you will not be able to anticipate. Sudden investment in business converting into career and losses because you don't have any knowledge. You were assuming something. So be careful. Create a buffer plan, both for time so that you don't miss deliverables, and both for money so that you are able to run and sustain. And for those people who plan a career in business or business in a foreign country, then it's a very good time. So you want to work for a foreign government, it's a very good time. Coming back to health, if you have problems related to veins, feet, if you have inflammation in the body, yoga is the remedy. Hot oil is the remedy. And do some auspicious expenses, do puja path, daan, all these things. Cancer ascendant. Now for Cancer ascendant, Jupiter is the lord of the 6th and 9th house. It is the 9th lord, but combust in 11th house. But by who? By the 2nd lord. So you might feel that you have enough resources. Be careful when you assume that. Also be careful with those people who do not deliver on their promises. If someone talks to you in a really good manner, at a very sweet level, as if it's like too sweet, then be careful. On the other hand, health-wise, you can get sudden gains. You can have overweight, Also financially, this, if it gives you any financial profit, save that money. Focus more on savings. You have to be careful for the next 15-20 days. Health wise, don't ignore, because 6th lord is combust. That means your health, if any changes are happening, it's not visible to you. Maybe you're too busy with your family. Maybe you're too busy earning the money. You're getting good opportunities, but you're not focusing on health, relationship, personal matters. Then partner might think that you are taking them as granted, you're undervaluing their emotions. So keep in mind that you shouldn't give the impression that you are undervaluing your partner. You have to connect with sattvic people, associate, surround yourself with such kind of people. And your supervisors will treat you good. They will ask you to work, but they may take the credit because Sun is overpowering Jupiter. On the contrary, it can be a very good time to take favors, cut the debts. So do food donation, participate in community services, food services, and you will see you will have a very good time when you do that. Leo. For Leo, Jupiter is the lord of 5th house and 8th house. And this can be risky time for people working in stock market, speculative business. Why? Because Jupiter is getting combust. Where is Jupiter getting combust? In the 10th house. What is 10th house? Your career. So definitely there will be a sudden change in your career and you would want to change the career. You can also get some favor. And do not forget that Mars and Rahu are transiting in Pisces. This change may be positive, and for some people it can be a little difficult also. Now to assess that, you have to see the position of the 10th lord. If it is positive, you see the positive effect. And if the 10th lord is negative, you will see the negative effect. On the contrary, your ego may be enhanced for the success that you get. So you be humble and sattvic. There may be a chance that someone is ordering you and you are feeling disrespected and dissatisfied with that. Be careful how you use your words, otherwise your image may be at stake. Now you have to be calm, focus on your health, and by chance you have committed any mistake, accept it. Your ascendant lord is making your 8th lord go powerful. It's a very strong yoga. You can overcome any problem, but you need to be humble. Chant Brihaspati Gayatri Mantra. For Virgo, Jupiter is also Kendra Swami, the lord of the 7th and 4th house. Now this Jupiter is combust in the 9th house. Your auspicious expenses may increase, travel may happen, religious expenses, spiritual expenses will increase. And if you want to spend money, some part should go for donation, havan, some sort of puja part, so that your spiritual vibe increases. There is a very high chance of business gain, and you might get connected to high profile people for expansion of your business. You may also travel to a foreign country. So for a lot of people, this can be a great time. Jupiter will do a great favor. And if you work hard throughout the year, if you promise to work hard, Jupiter being combust, but still with Sun, will give you a lot of positive things. But for now, there can be less savings to Vishnu Sahasranam Jap, and that will allow your energies to become more and more positive. For Libra, 3rd and 6th house is ruled by Jupiter. These are the Upache houses. Now you may have some obstacles, you may face some obstacles in your day-to-day life. For Libra, Sun is the lord of the 11th house. So there is a chance that there will be obstacles in fulfilling your expectations. There may be a sudden change in career. If you see carefully, Jupiter is making Vipareet Raj Yoga for Libra because Jupiter is the 6th lord and this is combust in the 8th house. So if you have to work, you must work hard. Even results won't show right away, but you still need to put effort and you will get results very soon, and the results that you will get can be tremendously positive. There will be financial changes. You need to work on your financial security. It can be advantageous, but if you gamble, if you think you If you on the basis of someone's power, if you react, then it will backfire. The Sun and Jupiter are in the 8th house. One is Jivakaraka, one is Atmakaraka. It has great potential to allow you to escape any difficult circumstance. And if you are going through such a difficult time, like health issue or financial issue, you can chant Gajendra Moksha. Vishnu Sahasranam anyways goes like a default jap for most planetary problems. And if you are in a very good position, then Jupiter is giving you the chance to help others, because everybody is facing the same thing. Do auspicious things, donate, and then you are like kind of protected. You won't receive any incorrect energy, bad energy from the planetary position. This kind of things will help you protect your health, help you save your family. There can be certain relationship changes with your father or father-in-law. Be careful, do not disrespect, do not show ego. Don't try to argue. There will be point of differences, but they will be the one supporting your energy also. Now for Scorpio, Jupiter is the lord of the 2nd and 5th house. So there is a really good Raj Yoga. Jupiter is going into the 7th house, so there can be chances for gain in business, and there will be good changes happening in your life, although you will see the effect after the Uday of Jupiter. Now Sun is also the lord of the 10th house. But for the business gain in this time, you will have to work in a team. There's a chance that work done at an individual level may not happen correctly. You may not be appreciated well enough. But if you're in a team, you will get a lot of success. Moreover, you will have to become adaptive, competitive to bring changes in life. This adaptive attitude is very important. You know why? Because 5th lord is Combust in the 7th house. So you need to learn. You need to learn according to the circumstance. Also, you have to give time to your children, because too much of focus on marital issues or business can take away the good time with your children. If you want to start a business, you can start the business. You can follow your passion. And in case you are not working or retired, it's a very sattvic time. Bring soft light in your home, bring warm and yellowish tint, play some bhajan and create a spiritual environment at home. For all of you, if you can do fast on Thursday and visit a temple regularly, it can be a very good way of handling Jupiter combustion. 7th house is only a house of being in a partnership. So when Sun, Jupiter, Venus comes in the 7th house, especially when 2nd lord is Combust, it also means that if you are starting a partnership, you should be very careful and read the terms and conditions carefully. For Sagittarius, Jupiter is Combust in the 6th house by the 9th lord. And for you, Jupiter is Lagnesh. There may be a chance of some negative things happening in your job or business. Maybe if you're working in a team. Be careful how you are showing your attitude. Pray to God for everybody's good. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Be at good service. Donate to needy people. Do Brahman Bhojan. Do Havan, do Jap, because expenses will be on the rise, and this increase of expenses can be compensated by spending some money in your spiritual pursuits. Go for fitness, do yoga, do exercise, focus on your relationship issues. Be sattvic and eat spiritual diet, sattvic diet. Non-veg is a big no at this time. Any tamasic food, oily food, highly spicy food should be avoided during this time, especially junk food. Now, if you do Guru Gayatri Mantra, if you do Japa, Vishnu Sahasranam Path, it will be a really, really good way of managing the Jupiter combustion. Also chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Basically, your time, money and effort should be towards spiritual service and service to humanity. Now 6th house is 10th from the 9th house. So this is the beginning of, Bhagyodaya also, because Bhagya Lord is in Prarabdha Lord. And if Sun is with Guru, then it is good for you, because Bhagya Lord and Lagnesh Lord is in the 6th house. Instead of Badhaka, it can start rolling things. Debt may increase, but it may be a good debt. Property, you might take a home loan, but you are getting a house. So be careful what kind of debt you are bringing in your life. A good debt is only going to give you a lot of positive things. Donate yellow things on Thursday. Respect teachers. and help a needy student. For Capricorn, Jupiter is the 3rd and 12th lord, and it is combust in the 5th house. There may be sudden travel chances for you. For Capricorn, the sun is the 8th lord, and if the 8th lord is making Jupiter go combust, then changes are inevitable. But the good thing is these changes are positive. So say you want to shift a house, or a student want to go to some other place for studies, it's a good time. You want to bring a positive change in your life, a good time. Some inevitable changes, you may not be able to avoid that. So if you're seeing that, go with the flow. This is a good time for any lighting related work, education related work, export and import related. People will gain business, online business will increase, gaming industry, movie making industry, someone who is into spiritual pursuits, spiritual growth, spirituality related careers, spiritual tourism, all that will see great boost. 8th house is also about insurance, so insurance industry will also see a positive jump. But for Capricorn, there is a Mars and Rahu conjunction in 3rd house, so don't miss that. This means your power to take risk is increasing, which is okay, but Jupiter is burning, so you do not know when you have to stop or when you have to work. For that, you will have to plan things, plan it properly, create a strategy, and then make it work slowly, one step at a time. Especially if you are into any relationship issues, then it is something that can be taking a very bad shape. Build a good bond. There can be uncontrolled expenses, but if it is within limits, let it be. Don't worry about it. Money will also come. Jupiter is being dominated by the 8th lord. So changes, as I said, will happen regarding your career and family. If it is becoming negative, if you feel that these changes are something that you can't handle, then chant Kal Bhairav Ashtakam. Shani is in the 2nd house. Do Om Namah Shivaya chanting. Praying to Bhagwan Mahashiv and Kal Bhairav will ease out the problem caused by the 8th lord. But 8th lord is Surya. You can also pray to Bhaga, chanting Bhag Suktam, praying to Surya Gayatri Mantra, also Aditya Hridaya Stotra. For Aquarius, Jupiter is the ruler of the 2nd and 11th house, and it is combust in the 4th house. It means that you may feel restless. The sun is on your 7th lord, so you may face some difficulties in marriage. You may feel discomfort while sleeping. The circumstance may give you a lot of worry, and you are on a path which will also show you the truth, which is very good. But you should know why you are seeking the truth. Is any bad environment pushing you, or is it like something that you always wanted, or there is a problem in your life that is pushing you to take shelter in the world of spirituality? Because the way you are moving ahead in the spiritual world will matter the most when Jupiter is combust. Remember, Jupiter combust means you are not seeing things. You are going by instinct. This is a good time for real estate from the perspective of career, for asset management, banking related works, and financial and people related to finance industry, banking and finance. There may be your spouse's health related problem. Your spouse on the other hand can suddenly grow in your career, and you may feel jealous. You may feel discomfort. The health of mother can also cause some issue. There might be a chance that you can take a new home with your partner's help. You may have a desire, but it is not going to work immediately. So you will have to make a plan and make it work. And because of the power of the sun, and because your Jupiter is going combust, your 11th lord is under effect, under the heavy influence, which means the world will decide your future and you will listen to them more. That means you are getting influenced by the other people. Get influenced by the positive people. For Pisces, Jupiter is the lord of the 1st and 10th house, and Jupiter is combust in the 3rd house. There may be communication problem because sun is the 6th lord. This is a testing time for you, a month of testing. There is an obstacle in your way, but you have to overcome it. How do you overcome? What approach do you take is very important. No shortcuts here. Also, being the third house, there may be a chance of fighting between siblings for property. So don't be egoistic. Don't involve yourself in any unnecessary things, any unnecessary controversy. Don't be a mediator if not needed. Do planning for your career related, for career or family. After proper planning, initiate and take the first step. If you jump without even any plan, there will be heavy dissatisfaction. So be careful there. Now 10th Lord is combust by the 6th Lord. Now this is something very unique. 6th Lord, Prarabdha, is making 10th Lord go combust, which means apart from the designation, your role will be very different. You might also get doubt that what are you doing? You are say CEO, but you are doing the work of a simple person. You might feel underconfident. On the other hand, few people will feel overconfident. So think, resolve things practically, work on your studies and overcome the situation with a feasible plan. If you rush, if you imagine, Mars and Rahu on the first house is going to play with you. So don't be afraid. I know it's a combust, but you will still see good results if you are maintaining your attitude and your approach properly. And in case of relationship issues, control your emotions. Anger will be a big problem. Be polite and humble. Do meditation. Work on your physical health. Your Ascendant Lord is going combust in the third house. It is asking you to work on your physical health. Otherwise, a disease or a fear of a disease will make you work that. Shoulder on shoulder and spine health. Go for a morning walk. Now, those people who have good sun, good Surya in your chart, it's a very good time. It will help you grow. But if the energies of the sun is exhausted in your chart, then your ego might increase because you may push yourself on that scale. You may assume to be having power, and that can give you false sense of authority. You may also have problem with immune system, so stress is a bad thing for you. Eat light, otherwise it can create digestion issues because of the 6th Lord. Now for you, the remedy is to get up early, eat on proper time, denote yellow food items, and do Guru Gayatri mantra jap.